What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today, as you can see, we're sat in my living room at the minute on the camping chairs because I haven't got the couch yet. That's coming in the next couple of days, but the main thing is I am very much looking forward to today's video because what I'm actually doing is I'm going to be sitting with the tripod and everything ready in the back garden. I'm gonna put the not the monopod, but I'm gonna put the gimbal on it. I'm gonna put the 100 to 400 on and basically sit in the garden. And the actual feeder's been out there for the last couple of days with all the stuff on it. The bread I put out this morning, and in the trees in the back, I can already see there's like blackbirds and different things there, so I'm hoping they start to come in and start to take obviously the food that's in feeders, and I'm hoping that that means that while I'm waiting for a couple of parcels and whatever else, I can make an interesting video and show you all about what I'm doing and how it's going to work. So I'm going to get up now and show you the feeders. So now in the garden, gotta watch the scaffolding. Landlord's having some work done on the house. But yeah, so we've got bread here, mealworms, and then we've got some seeds and some fat balls. And don't know whether you can see, but the trees in the background over here is lined with birds. And there's already been some in the garden because I've just spooked one as I came out. So unfortunately, I'm going to be set up sort of here, like sort of just a little bit after the scaffolding, because obviously I don't want to get the scaffolding in the shots. The main thing to note is that the bird feeders have only been out since Thursday. It is now Sunday. Yesterday there was sparrows and dunnocks and robins that came in and were having a bit of a look, see, when I was taking and paying attention to it all. And in all honesty, one of the things that has changed today is that there is more variety of birds from this morning. This morning there was not long-tailed tits, blue tits and great tits involved as well. There was the sparrows, there's been blackbirds, magpies, the pigeons have come into the garden as well, which obviously pigeons are not the best. You don't really want them in the garden, but is what it is. The other birds have been coming in and it's been really, really good. Now, one thing I will say is that obviously I only put the feeders out on Thursday evening. So they didn't even know I'd put them out. On the Friday, obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on the Sunday, it's been mega active in the morning. There's been lots and lots going on. I've been too busy. I went and picked up a couch, unfortunately, which meant that I've missed kind of one of the peak actions of the morning where all the birds come in and start feeding on the feeders and stuff like that. I kind of missed the main event, if you know what I mean. But hopefully next week I can actually catch that, and hopefully in the next hour or so we're going to get more and more action on the feeders as well, because it's coming up to that sort of time where they start stocking up for the evening. And so hopefully there's going to be more and more birds coming in. The dunnocks are still at large at the moment, and the robins have been in and out of the garden pretty much most of the day. Same with the dunnocks, they haven't really left the garden, which is a great sign. But another thing to mention is I'm hoping in the future we get the long-tailed tits, we get the gold crest, and a lot of the other garden birds that you see coming in and out of gardens all the time. I would love to get a woodpecker and some other things in here, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not keeping my hopes up for those sorts of things just yet. I just want to see what happens. Now, as you can see, if I look out here, you've got this massive hedgerow here that goes all the way down at the back of where the house is. Just a magpie just flew past. You've also got these big trees in the background. Now, these trees were lined with birds this morning. They are no longer lined with birds. There's a couple of pigeons and a couple of magpies up there. But the birds seem to love that sort of area. And now that they know that the feeders are there in my garden, they seem to actually be making a beeline for it and coming in and out of the garden quite often. So that's definitely a positive. I've got a nice little bird bath. We've got bird feeders with fat balls, mealworms, and then some seed over here. And then there's some sunflower seeds in this little tray. And clearly, as you can see, this was full. So they are coming in, they are actually having the different food. And the sunflower seeds that were in the tray I've just filled up because it was completely empty. So they are actually coming in and having a feast. So hopefully this morning I've got up early enough to put the tripod out just there. And I'm hoping the birds will start coming in. I can get the camera out and basically stand behind it, get some photos and get everything sorted, because that'd be really, really good. But honestly, other people have had, you know, sparrowhawks and different things actually turn up eventually, so who knows. But I really love garden birds anyway, or what you would call woodland birds. You know, the blue tits and the grey tits and stuff like that. I love photographing them. They're very hard to photograph, especially if you want to get them in flight and stuff, so it's a good opportunity, hopefully, to get some really nice shots in the garden as they're flying to and from the feeders and the bird bath as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, but I'll come back to you in a bit and see how we do. I am over the moon right now. So, tripod, everything's there. You can see there's a pigeon on the fence just here. But I've just had a massive group of long-tailed tits spend about 20 minutes here. So I've managed to get some footage of those, and yeah, honestly, I didn't expect that. There was 2 and 3, 4 of them on the feeders at once. Even more, they were flying about. I'm hoping I've got some really nice shots and some really nice video. One even went for a dip in the bath, which... if you'd have told me that I saw that this morning, I'd have said no chance. Unfortunately, it has clouded over again, and it looks like it might rain later on. The forecast for tomorrow is rain as well, but oh man, the long-tailed tit is like one of my favourite birds of all time. They're so adorable, and I've been using the 4K crop mode on the S7 as well, and yeah, getting a really nice close-up video and stuff as well with them, and yeah, I could not be happier. So hopefully more stuff comes in. We've had blackbirds, we've had the long-tailed tits, blue tits, great tits, robins, and there's a few gulls and stuff going on. There's magpies nesting up here, and there was also jays in that tree earlier which I saw. I didn't manage to get any photos of the jays because as soon as I realised, oh, that's a jay, it was actually flying towards me, and I'd locked the gimbal up, focused on something else, so I didn't manage to get any shots of it. But honestly, I can't complain. Yeah, that has blown me away. I didn't expect that at all. So you joined me in the office a couple of months after the fact of those videos being recorded and the pictures being taken. So the pictures were taken on the first weekend of January, or the second weekend of January, and also the last weekend of January. So basically the end of January is when some of the last pictures were taken in this video, and I got some amazing things. Like, obviously you saw the long-tailed tit pictures, the blue tit picture of it flying and stuff like that. Those types of things, like, I didn't expect to get, but I'm mega happy that those things happened. And I absolutely love the fact I got so many long-tailed tits in the garden. One of my favourite birds, as I mentioned in the previous clip. But honestly, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support and the continued growth on the channel. Even though I haven't really posted that much, the channel keeps growing, which is amazing. And obviously, I'm going to be pushing forward and doing more content and more videos. But hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And if you did, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. And also, if you want to support the channel and go that extra mile, I do have my brand new website launched now at crawphotography.co.uk, which there is a link in the description, where you can go and buy prints or digital downloads or even canvases, stuff like that. So if you want to support the channel directly, you can either go and buy something like that, or you can go and use the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. And either way, any of the profit that goes out of that goes straight into buying new kit, new gear, and fueling me to go around the country and travel as much as I really want to. Because this year, one of the things that I want to do is go camping like Wales or Scotland or whatever, even if it's just for a weekend or a long weekend when we got a bank holiday or something like that. And spend time in places that I've never been to, exploring new nature reserves and stuff like that. And I've just got myself the RSPB membership as well, so that now I have access to 170 reserves across the UK. And I'm going to be travelling abroad as well on certain circumstances, but that will more than likely be a bit like when I went to Corfu and stuff like that, where there's like one day where I go out and do something maybe, but who knows what that'll be and how that'll go. But I'm excited for this year, and obviously I'm finally back into the thing of trying to get the videos out more consistently and stuff like that. And there's more gear reviews coming, as I've obviously shown this. This is my new wireless mic setup that I'm going to be using going forward. And I've been out testing it pretty much quite a lot. So there's going to be a video on that. I also got myself a new tripod from K&F Concept. And there's more and more stuff coming on the channel. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I'll speak to you guys in the next one.